Ber.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will commence in 10 minutes. Please take your seats.
Ras, 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 ras.
Beş minut. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we will commence in 1 minute. Please take your seats and turn your phones in silent mode. Ladies and gentlemen, dear valuable guests, it's a great honor to welcome you to today's forum where we'll explore the vibrant IT potential of Uzbekistan and discuss the strategic advantages of becoming a part of our IT community. Today, we are privileged to begin our session with a person whose leadership is pivotal in steering our nation's digital ambitions towards new heights, and his insights today will undoubtedly inspire us. The Minister of Digital Technologies of the Republic of Uzbekistan, Mr. Sherzod Shermatov.
Assalamu alaikum. Dear guests, I'm very honored to welcome you today in today's second day of Tashkent International Investment Forum. My personal opinion is that this year's Tashkent International Investment Forum was very much success. We have seen yesterday, we have witnessed that so many new participants participated this time, and the number of participants has grown, the number of countries has grown, and even in the field of ICT, you have seen that our President, His Excellency President Mirziyoyev, has shown that digital transformations and making Uzbekistan the IT hub is one of the top priority areas of our country's future development. And yesterday, we witnessed a very important event for the future of Uzbekistan and from the investment perspectives as well. Because, of course, you might have mentioned among so many investment projects, but I would like to specifically mention the importance of this project. The groundbreaking ceremony was Data Vault, and I would like to thank Rajit Nanda, who is sitting here as well, for being with us for a very relatively short period of time, launching this important project, which is going to be a $5 billion fully green data center located in Uzbekistan. Why this is important? First of all, it's a fully green, and it's more for AI type data center. And the most importantly, it's a fully foreign direct investment. There's no government obligations, there's no PPPs, there's no PPA. It's fully foreign direct investment. So this also shows how today's investment forum is different and how it's different from the ICT perspective. Overall, in Uzbekistan, we would like to create the best favorable conditions for IT companies. And in today's turbulent world where price of money is increasing, price of all the risks are increasing, all the companies in the world, in the Western world, they want to become the competitive. And one of the ways to stay competitive is to outsource to Uzbekistan. Why? First, we try to provide the best conditions for IT companies. If you have an IT company in Uzbekistan and working for outsourcing, you don't pay any taxes. And your workers also pay less taxes than the workers in other industries. And the most importantly, we have a young and growing population, and we have been doing tremendous reforms in all the levels of education, and the preschool education, the school education, higher education. You have seen some of the numbers yesterday, which ensures that the future graduates will be much more ready to work for your companies located in Uzbekistan in the field of ICT. And we are also launching the zero risk program, so that if you locate your outsourcing offices in the regions of Uzbekistan, we cover all your risks. You don't have to have any risks related to finding the office, to procuring the equipment. Everything will be covered by our people, and we even subsidize your education costs, so that your costs of getting the new people, new talents from the regions of Uzbekistan will be covered by the government of Uzbekistan. And also, we are launching the Enterprise Uzbekistan, which is a new stage in providing the favorable conditions for IT companies who are trying to look for Uzbekistan as a regional headquarters. So after the events in 2022, there are many companies who are looking for relocation of their regional offices. And Enterprise Uzbekistan would be the best place to look for your regional office. Why? Because apart from the tax conditions, we try to provide the best legislative environment in the area of IT Park Uzbekistan, so that you will have a separate and unique legal environment, and which will have also the international arbitrage, so that it would be easier to protect your rights as an investor, to protect your rights as a company which provides the jobs. So I hope that the Farhad and his team will have more details in all these initiatives. But anyway, I would like to once again look for the opportunities, and thank you all for coming for today's session, and I hope that we will continue more thorough discussions after today's session. Thank you. Rahmat.
We are deeply appreciative, Shahzad Khotamovich, for your welcoming remarks and the valuable insights you have imparted with us today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the screen as we present a special video highlighting the advancements and opportunities within Uzbekistan's IT sector.
Why Uzbekistan is the best choice for growing your business. Strategically located in Central Asia, connecting Europe and Asia, Uzbekistan offers access to regional markets. we have an ancient and unique history. The birthplace of the algorithm that laid the foundation for information technology. With over 36 million people, 60% under 30, Uzbekistan has a tech-savvy, multilingual workforce with a remarkable 99.99% literacy rate. More than 125,000 university graduates annually contribute to the country's innovation. Full government's digitalization eliminated 132 procedures, enabling new center Enterprise Uzbekistan with special legal rules. In the tech scene, Uzbekistan shines with over 450 foreign capital companies, $344 million in IT exports, over 1,800 tech enterprises, and $1 billion IT market. Uzbekistan ranks as the fourth most affordable and ninth safest option globally. Uzbekistan offers easy international access with flights and visa-free entry to over 90 countries, along with free offices for up to 1 year and simplified procedures for ITS companies.
Moreover, incentives like 0% tax are offered.
Experience modern infrastructure and 24/7 offices in every region. Beyond business, savor over 100 different dishes in Uzbekistan's delicious cuisine. Discover historical treasures like Bukhara, Kifa, and Samarkand. Enjoy shopping malls, cozy parks, and amazing entertainment. Immerse yourself in vibrant nightlife with bars, clubs, and restaurants. Uncover the wonders of Uzbekistan through the IT Visa Relocation Program. Explore the amazing nature with mountains, rivers, lakes, waterfalls, and even deserts. Uzbekistan, crafting the world's finest conditions for offshore outsourcing. Outsource with confidence. Choose Uzbekistan. Grow your business with us.
Our next speaker will delve into Uzbekistan and the global outsourcing landscape, sharing his valuable perspective on how our nation is positioning itself as a key player in the global IT outsourcing market. Please welcome the CEO of IT Park, Mr. Farhad Ibragimov.
Thank you. Good afternoon, the ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. We are very welcome to see you here. Actually, it's quite complicated to say something after the minister, because the minister himself, in the short speech, he said everything about what I would like to say in my long presentation. And we just have around 25 minutes to finish today's session, and we have the QA sessions after that, and that's why I'll try to shorten my presentation as short as possible. Could you make the next slide, please? Yes. So for those of you, I saw the many familiar faces here, but those of you who still don't know about Uzbekistan well, before you taking decision to choose the country, to share the expansion and criteria for the companies, is important thing is the talents, government support, infrastructure. This is important. Legacy. That's all what we did last 5 years. And now we are increasing the awareness. And Uzbekistan has the advantage not only of that aspects which I talked. Its important thing is that stable economy, it's multinational country with the good nature. Sun is shining over than 300 days. So there are a lot of advantages Uzbekistan have if we compare with the other outsourcing destinations. So some of the reasons you can find on this slide as well. But the most important, what we pay attention, this is the talents. Next slide, please. The talents which we have in Uzbekistan. By the way, in the clips, you heard that we have the 36 million population. 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, it was almost 37 million. You see how we are growing very fast. And it's, just imagine, annually growth for 800,000 baby borns. It's a lot. It's a lot. What does it mean? Does potentially start the business of any kind of service providing to the worldwide. Uzbekistan, this is best location probably for that, including the previous circumstances and the conditions. So another thing is what done last 5 years is connecting all the public schools with the high-speed internet, with the broadband. None of the developing country do that because it's too expensive. But the investment was at that time for education, and now we see the results of it. For the next slide, the previous one. It was the important thing is the location of Uzbekistan between Europe and Asia. 4 hours for Europe, it's 3 hours now for the summertime, and 4 hours for East. So we are the connecting people, and the important thing is that we speaking in the different languages, multilingual, I can say that, nation. And previously the Russian was the priority as a second language in my time. But now the youngsters in the region, if you visit, you can see it's easy to find the people who speak English neither Russian. And many advantages. It's specific, each region they have their own advantages for the languages as well. So it makes us different with the other locations. Next slide, please. So this is, by the way, locations. When we say that we are developing the outsourcing, we are developing the tech or all service industries which could be exported through Uzbekistan, we are developing not only Tashkent. Tashkent is developed itself. You may have chance to visit the many places. But the regions, Uzbekistan consists of the 14 different regions. It's Republic of Kyrgyzstan and 12 regions in Tashkent city. That's except the Tashkent city, all the places where all the youngsters are trained, starting from 2019. It's pay a lot of attention to build infrastructure first with the high-speed internet and uninterrupted electricity. This is important. All the offices of IT Park, they have diesel generators for them. And it's ready to provide the services overseas. By location view, you see that when we start from 2017, it's almost nothing at that time. None of the foreign companies was in Uzbekistan. It's only 3 companies, and almost all of them working for the local business. Now this is the time to see that more than 500 companies are foreign invested to Uzbekistan and start their business. This is important to mention. And Honorable Minister said, with the support of our colleagues and the friends from Saudi Arabia as Data World, we are launching very big project. And as I told you, there's great opportunity of Uzbekistan. Over than 300 sun is shining, and we get the sustainable energy for that. This is another advantage what Uzbekistan have. For the next slide. It's important, and as we start, everything is started with the tax incentives. I think this is one of the most important slides for taking decision to come to Uzbekistan. So we make the comparison with the countries with the same locations who is providing the very similar services, and you see that Uzbekistan's tax is breaking everyone. So from the tax perspective, this is the best location. And that's why we launched the Project HQ. HQ means if you have offices in the neighbor countries or the overseas, any countries out of Uzbekistan, with providing the services, not IT, not the BPO, it could be digital marketing as example. But if the most of revenue coming from overseas, you can be registered in IT park. It means we are starting to support and facilitate the all type of services, not only IT. We are changing the understanding. This is the same export of the knowledge as the IT. So for that, it's important. For those of you who still don't know about Uzbekistan, we developed the proposal. We call it zero risk. When you don't know Uzbekistan, you know the region, and you should have the investment, any capex, for starting your business. No need to do that anymore. IT Park itself can do that, and as soon as you'll start your business, 1 year past, we will ask you, are you satisfied with starting the business? If you say yes, only then you will compensate. Only then. Otherwise, if you say no, that's our risk. But we know that all the companies who are coming to Uzbekistan, they're fully satisfied. And this is not because of these taxes. This is because of aftercare as well. Importantly, we are caring the companies who already registered and starting their business. Next slide, please. So currently, you see the companies. Almost we reached the 2,000 companies who registered in IT Park. I'm just repeating probably, but if you registered in IT Park, it doesn't mean that you should be located in IT Park areas. You can locate it wherever you want. It's just for online registration, that's all. And 2,000 companies can enjoy the benefits. And the important thing is that one fourth is export-oriented, almost one fourth is foreign companies. So this is it costs something because we spent a lot, we invest a lot. We wait this moment to say that more and more foreign companies coming to Uzbekistan. From last 3 months, starting from 2024, it is 75, about 80 companies, new companies, registered their office in Uzbekistan for IT and all kind of outsourcing services. Next slide, please. Yes, that was about the outsourcing of services. What about the products? There are a lot of startups are available in Uzbekistan. If you compare the 5-6 years, it's a lot of changes happened. Startups are becoming more mature. And this is the time to invest. If you screen the QR code there, you can find some of them. Or otherwise, you contact me or ask any questions regarding the startups. And for the next project, with the next slide I'll show you, we are changing the legislation for investing for the VC to the startups. Next slide, please. So this is a pride of I think that whole industry. It's not the pride of the specific company. It's pride of the whole industry of IT. And we call this project Enterprise Uzbekistan. This project starting from the feedback of the foreign companies. First of all, the foreign companies was expecting to have the same legislation which they used to have. Expecting the same rules which they used to have. This project is for that. This project will start till end of this year. We will launch that project. But this project is Enterprise Uzbekistan. You should be located in one specific area. Now we're starting with the Tashkent. So what does it mean? It means you used to provide the service just for any public agency in your country, and there is a data privacy. Yes, still Uzbekistan has the open issues regarding that, but in this area, you see that intellectual property today is in the presentations, and next presentation probably will get more information. Banking, foreign currency regulations. custom and the taxation, labor relations. This is important mostly from United States companies. They used to have the power in the company. In Uzbekistan, it could be a little different. But in this area, that will be the same conditions which you have in the, first of all, developed countries. So, welcome to get more information. Welcome to ask us any kind of additional information. We will launch this project till end of this year. Next slide, please. So, the previous one. This is the reasons, this is like summarize all the reasons why the company who is the providing service to the origin country to start the business in Uzbekistan. That's all, gentlemen. I hope you stay in Uzbekistan, you not stay only in Tashkent, you have opportunity to visit the mountains, regions, you will be satisfied with the all conditions which gave by our government and the biggest political sponsorship given by our president. Welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Farhad Zahirich, for your presentation and for shedding light on Uzbekistan's vital role in the global IT market. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the second half of our agenda will focus on the pragmatic steps for becoming a part of our IT park. Business registration is our first topic, detailing the streamlined processes designed to facilitate the seamless incorporation of businesses in our IT sector. Please welcome Ms. Gulnoza Sultanova.
Hello, dear ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gulnoza. I'm working as a law consultant in IT Park and specialized in the opening a company. Well, today I want to talk to you about how to open your company and start a business in Uzbekistan. Next slide, please. Well, for opening a business in Uzbekistan, first of all, you should choose the legal form of organization, then name for your company, then prepare all consecutive documents to your company, and founding a capital to your company. When you will calculate your documents for founding a capital, you should calculate all first spends in first months. Well, it will be include about renting an address. It will start from $50, accountant services, and also employee salaries. Well, when I start to talk to our clients about these all steps to registration, they will ask me, Gulnoza, how we can do it? It seems so difficult to us because we are not citizens, we don't know your law system. And for this question, I have a great answer. IT Park found a great answer to you and make a one-stop shop service for opening a company to the turnkey. Only with one power of attorney, we can register your company, prepare all your documents, and help to open a bank account online. And only for open a bank account, you can come to Uzbekistan, done all your work on one day, and finish all your work. Next slide, please. Good businessmen think about the both sides of one coin and ask me about the liquidation, their company also. For liquidation a company, you should make a decision about the liquidation, submit all your documents to the government center, repayment all your debits, liquidation report to the tax department, and termination of activities. This process will take from 1 month to 6, and if you have a good accountant and all your documents done, you can do it in 1 month. But I hope that this information will be not necessary to you, because with the government support and IT Park helps, I believe that in your business you will have only increases. Thank you. Next slide, please. This is reviews from our clients with one-stop shop service, more than 155 countries with the 20 nations registered in our Uzbekistan. Next slide, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sultanova, for your informative presentation. Registration as a resident of IT Park is our forthcoming presentation, which offers essential information about the benefits and requirements for becoming a resident of IT Park. Welcome, Ms. Dilnavoz Abdumurodova.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dilnavoz Abdumurodova. I am the head manager of IT Park. It's an honor for me to highlight that nowadays we have more than 2,000 registered companies and more than 450 foreign tech companies being served and supported by IT Park. Now I'll give you some information on how to get the status, what kind of incentives and support you will get as a member company of IT Park. So actually getting status is a very easy process, and it takes only a few steps. First, you need to do is opening a legal entity in Uzbekistan and go to the website my.itpark.uz. Excuse me. Yeah, thank you. Then all you need to do is wait for about 15 working days. Your results will be given, and you will become an IT Park member company. So first step is gone. Now, as a company, as a member company of IT Park, you will have some obligations to be fulfilled. First you need to do is pay monthly membership fee to IT Park, which is 1% of your total income. And you also need to submit quarterly financial report and annual audit report. And then, once you become a member company, you will also have other preferences, additional preferences other than tax benefits. What they are? You will have, you can pay dividends and wage to your foreign specialists in foreign currency. You can employ them without a work permit, and you can export your services without export contract. Additionally, you will also have a chance to reduce your membership fee from 1% to 0.5% in case if your annual export exceeds 20 million USD. So on the top of all mentioned above, you will also have additional comprehensive company support from IT Park. What they include is we help you to open a company for you with the help of one-stop shop program. We help you to promote your company, your services and your products, both in foreign and domestic markets. We help you to work virtually without having a physical office here in Uzbekistan. And we also help you to get IT visa for IT specialists, for investors and founders that will be issued for 3 years. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention. In case if you have additional questions, please do not hesitate to approach us. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Abdumurodova, for your informative presentation. And finally, we will explore the labor code and copyright regulations in Uzbekistan. This presentation will clarify the legal protections and compliance requirements crucial for operating within Uzbekistan IT sector. Please welcome Ms. Madina Tursunova.
Thank you, Kamala. Dear ladies and gentlemen, My name is Marian Tursunova. I'm an intellectual property lawyer and consultant of IT Park. And today I stand before you to highlight an exceptional opportunities that Uzbekistan's legal regime offers for IT sector. First of all, Uzbekistan created very robust legal regime ensuring the safeguards of intellectual property and allowing different various of business partnership and business models. The legal regime strives on valid legal grounds, and the membership of Uzbekistan with international conventions also allows you to protect works not only created in Uzbekistan, but also in more than 187 countries. Copyright arises immediately, does not require any registration, saving you from cumbersome procedures and providing you with different types of commercialization, allowing you to enter into different business partnerships. In Uzbekistan, the legislation also provides a balance between progress and businesses, allowing some exceptions. However, these exceptions are designed to protect business interests, but also allow the tech industry to grow. For example, to decompile software, but only for studying purposes. First sale exception also allows businesses, brings you clarity, allows you to prognose your distribution and sale modules that drives business to grow. Another key aspect of Uzbekistan's legal background is also a labor code and employment relationships. Because to innovate, to incentivize, to motivate and establish a country, you need human resources. Investing in Uzbekistan means that you're investing in its people. And of course, it also requires from a company and a country to provide clear legal background allowing to establish employer and employee relationships. The recent labor code of Uzbekistan allows these procedures. First of all, it safeguards the balance and fair treatment, allowing companies to align its business models. In Uzbekistan, you can hire people for full-time, part-time, not only local citizens, but also workers from overseas. The employment contracts commenced between employer and employee is also subject to mandatory registration in a single labor system. Another preferences of the labor and employment relationships is that our legislation allows you to execute short-term and long-term employment contracts, as well as short-term contracts for managerial position that will give you some time to assess suitability of these people that you are hiring for your business to grow. Thank you for considering Uzbekistan as your next investment destination, and I hope that your journey towards development, innovation, and success starts from here. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Abdulmuratova Tursunova, for your comprehensive presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, now we will conclude today's discussions with a Q&A session, giving you a chance to interact with our speakers, ask any questions about the topic covered. The first section is for business registration. The second one is for becoming a resident for IT Park. The third one about the labor code and copyright regulations, and the last one is about tax legislation and finance. These sections are set up for detailed, personal discussions. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for your participation. Let's continue with the curiosity and enthusiasm for the fruitful discussions ahead. Choose Uzbekistan! Grow your business with us! That's all. If you have any questions, you can visit our designated areas. Please welcome.